Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Kassandra, and I'm going to take you through this short all levels morning practice. This is great for stability, strength, balance, and of course, flexibility. We're doing this to hopefully set our intentions for the rest of the day. Let's begin on hands and knees, just in tabletop pose. No props required for this class. Spread the fingertips wide, pushing into the fingertips and knuckles, and we'll just start to circle the hips a little bit. And every time you bring that weight forward, you might be stretching a little bit through your forearms and into your wrists. But just trying to get into our hips a little bit, inviting a little bit of motion through the lower body. And we can reverse and circle the other way. Breathing in and out through our nose. Take about one more here. And now coming into a neutral tabletop pose, we're going to do cat and cow, adding the arm and the leg. So you're going to bring your right elbow and left knee in together to touch as you round and contract. And then inhale, reach it out and really let the stomach come down, chest lift up. Exhale, round and contract. Inhale, reach a little bit longer. So a few more like this, squeezing in and extending. Last one, in and out. Keeping the arm and the leg straight, you're just going to bring that pinky finger and the toe down to the mat. Find a flat back. So draw the lower belly in. And now we're just going to squeeze and lift the arm and the leg up and then lower it back down. So the challenge here is keeping a flat back, not doing that cat and cow motion that we were doing before. Really working on stabilizing through the shoulders, through the hips. One more here. Lift up and down. And let's step our left foot forward between the palms to the top of the mat. My knee is on top of my ankle. I'm going to push down and lift myself up, finding a little low lunge. So I'm trying to stretch out of the waist, out of the lower back. Into our easy twist, bring your right hand down, keep that left arm up, tuck the back toes under, lifting the back knee off the mat. Let's bring that left palm down to the floor. We step back, downward facing dog. So it's our first downward dog. Feel free to bend the knees generously, maybe paddle out the legs, turning the head a little side to side. Getting long through the arms, stretching out through your chest. And we'll bring our knees down to the mat, back into our tabletop pose. So find your alignment again here. In that variation of cat, cow, bird, dog, you're going to bring your left elbow, your right knee together to touch as you round it in. And then inhale, stretch it out and really let yourself exaggerate that motion. So we contract and then we try to almost find a little back bend. Twice more here. Inhale to reach. Last one, exhale. And then reach. Keep the arm and the leg straight. Just tap finger and toe down. Flat back here. Draw the lower belly in. And we're just going to lift up a little bit and come back down. So this is a much harder movement than it might seem. It's very hard to keep our spine nice and straight and to just isolate that left arm and right leg. Last one, we lift up and down and we'll find our low lunge to the other side. So right foot steps forward to the top of the mat and we lift on up. So big stretch through the front of our left thighs. We press those hips forward and down. Into our easy twist, left hand comes down to the mat, tuck the back toes under, and lift that left knee up, stacking our right shoulder on top of the left one. into our downward dog. Right hand comes down. Step that right foot back. Any movement here that feels good. Let's reach our right leg up towards the sky. Bend your right knee. Open up that hip nice and wide. And we'll step that foot through between the palms to the top of the mat. Coming up into our high lunge. Feet are hip width distance apart. As you inhale, find a nice lift here. And on the exhale, we're going to tilt forward, reaching the arms back. Nothing changes in the legs. Inhale, upper body lifts. Exhale, tilt and reach forward. Last one like this. Up. And we reach. Let's bring our hands together at the heart. We're going to step up into our tree pose. Balancing on our right leg. You can bring that left foot somewhere alongside maybe the inside of the right thigh or where your calf is, keeping the hips at the same level. Slow, steady breath. We use this class to set the tone for the day ahead. Take one more full deep breath in here. Into our chair pose, big toes together, heels apart, sink it down. And we'll fold forward, downward facing dog. Just step the feet all the way back. Maybe you want to stay in your downward dog, or if you'd like to take your vinyasa, you can come forward to plank. We'll lower all the way down. Little cobra into our back bend. And we release downward facing dog, so we can go to that sequence to the second side. Left leg rises, bend your left knee, open up that hip, and step the left foot through for your high lunge. Feet hip width distance apart. This will help a lot, especially as we start to tilt, so that you can maintain your balance. Find the length first, and then exhale, reach the crown of the head forward, arms back. Inhale, press and lift up. And exhale to reach. Last one. Coming all the way up, hands at the heart. We're going to step up into our tree pose again, working a little bit on balance. Choose where you want to put the sole of that right foot. Broadening through the shoulder blades. Think of sliding shoulders down away from your ears, reaching the crown of your head up. One more breath. Into chair pose, sink it down. And we fold, downward facing dog. Step the feet back, either hold here or take your flow one last time. Plank pose, we lower. Cobra, and let's find child's pose from here this time. Pressing your hips back towards your heels. Melting the forehead down, relaxing the chest down to the mat. And we'll come into a butterfly pose stretch. So you can just lift upper body up, swing your legs out in front of you. Soles of the feet will come together, knees fall apart. I'm going to make this a passive forward fold. If you practice with me a lot, you know that's usually the way I like to do them, especially in the morning when things are a little bit tighter and a bit more tense. So I'm just going to let myself naturally round. I'm not pushing, I'm not pulling. I'm letting gravity take me into the pose with no expectations of how far into it I think I should be. Three more breaths in and out through the nose here. And maybe start to ask yourself what your intention is for the day. I usually like to just choose one word. And let's walk our hands in, slowly roll yourself up. Bending into the knees, we'll take our seated pigeon pose. So you can cross your right ankle over the top of that left knee and just bend that left knee in however is appropriate to you here. Think of lifting up tall through your chest. I like to just rock a little bit side to side. And slide that left leg all the way out. Cross your right foot over so you can plant it down into your twist. So think of lifting up. Use your left arm around your right knee, right fingertips behind you. No slouching or rounding. We're staying lifted. And releasing to face forward. Let's find seated pigeon on the other side. Left ankle over your right knee. Slide that foot in any amount. Into our seated twist. You can straighten that right leg. Plant the left foot down on the mat, squeeze it in, wrap that right arm around your left thigh as you open into your twist. And we'll release, come to take a seat, however is comfortable to you. Short and sweet practice. Closing the eyes, lifting up tall through the spine. Focus on your one word as your intention for the day. Get it really clear. Repeating it to yourself a few times. And we'll set this intention by chanting Om together. Let's bring our hands together at the front of the heart. We inhale to chant, breathe in deep. Om. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing this very short morning practice with me. I would love to know what your intention is today. Do leave it below in a comment. I'm going for presence today. That's the word that came through for me, to be present today. I hope you enjoyed this class. I have hundreds of short morning classes, so if you'd like to do this every day, I'll link to the playlist down below. Please subscribe and maybe we'll meet on the mat again tomorrow morning.